Good morning and happy Thanksgiving. My name is Marian and I call myself the inappropriate artist. Um, why? Why do I call myself the inappropriate artist? I have decided to buck all of these self imposed, society imposed rules. To me, growing up in Waspy, Connecticut, you know, it's, and I say Waspy, Connecticut, I finally can admit that. I, my whole life, have denied that I've been raised this way, right? Well, here I am admitting I am the Waspy girl in recovery. That's what I am. Recovering from fear, recovering from anxiety, recovering from the need to be who everybody else thinks I should be, right? I finally developed something beautiful called emotional autonomy. In that process, I learned so much about myself, and the biggest thing I learned is that I have so much more to learn. But also that I can trust my instincts. They're real. This, for me, feels most inappropriate because I was very much raised to put the best dressed version of myself forward at all times, meaning no one was really able to see what was going on inside me or around me. Fear, shame, remorse, all of those things, mostly shame, prevented me from moving forward in my life in a healthy way. It took falling down and getting drunk, losing myself completely in the bottom of a bottle to be able to come to a place of zero. I needed zero. I needed zero so that I could start over without the weight of everyone else's right and wrong, of everyone else's needs, desires, wants, all of those things. Always so worried. I was always so afraid to trust my own instincts because they seem to go against the world at large. Well, it turns out that the world at large is not necessarily in the right. And I've been following broken rules, rules that don't apply to life in reality. This one thing that I have, right? I learned my wiring in this process of recovering, knowing that I am I am wired as OCD. I am wired thinking in a backwards way. It's just how I was put together. Society doesn't like that. Society likes to call us stupid, irreverent, fools. I was told so many times by teachers and others around me that I was just stupid. And unfortunately, I believed them. I believed them. Somewhere in my 20s and 30s, I started to doubt that. I was owning my own business. How could I be stupid if I could own my own business? How could I be stupid if I knew how to do these things? But still, I felt stupid because math is certainly not my strong suit, and I couldn't keep books well. So, not necessarily a good combination, right? But that didn't make me stupid. Just made it not one of my strengths. My strengths lie elsewhere. And this journey I'm about to go on, and I hope that you want to join me on it, is about that discovery, that self-discovery. I have gifts that have revealed themselves to me. I love to write. I love to draw, to paint, to sing, to play guitar. I like a little stand-up comedy once in a while. Developing that still. Learning to laugh at myself has been a gift. I spent so much time laughing at others because I was scared of myself. I'm still working on that one. That's why I like stand-up comedy. It forces me to be naked, you know, emotionally naked. You stand up there, and the only way to engage an audience is to tell the truth. So I stand up there and I tell my truth the way I tell it, and it's so ridiculous that it's funny, right? Anyway, so I've been working hard the last few months, downsizing my life, selling off things. I'm working toward purchasing a van. I would like to begin a nomadic lifestyle, traveling around, putting myself out of my comfort zone. I feel my writing suffers from being closed up in the state of Connecticut. I feel my view of this country is completely polarized by where I stand in this country, where I sit in this country. And the box called television seems to have polarized my views as well. And what I have found in my life is that by engaging with people, most of that polarization is nullified. It's exploded. It can't survive because honest contact changes that, you know. And that's part of the reason why this journey is important to me. So my goal is to start January 1st. And I want to drive all the way down to the Keys and get warm because it's freaking cold up here, and I have couple conditions, one being Raynaud's, the other being osteoarthritis, and together they hate the cold and they punish me for it. So I would like to be comfortable and listen to my body, and put myself someplace where it is not in as much pain. So I will go to the Keys first, and there I will start my journey of... No, my journey's already started in the whittling down of my life, right? I'm getting rid of all of the useless things in my life. All of the things that can't come with me. Condensing your life to 60 square feet is not easy. There are things in my life I won't get rid of, right? So I spent time collecting art when I was an art dealer. Those pieces, as much as I have allowed myself to accept that I might have to let go of them in my life, I was willing to sell them, detaching myself from the ownership of them because I needed to know that I would do anything to be healthy. I would do anything to save myself. And that meant being able to put those things up on the selling block and say I would be willing to let go of them. None of them sold. None of them. So I see that as the universe saying you weren't meant to part with these. Put them away because that reason that you put that group of work together still hasn't shown itself. So until it shows itself, I shouldn't unload them. I always originally thought I would have my own museum someday. Maybe, maybe not. But right now, that's not where I am. Right now, I'm at discovering my own art, discovering my own abilities, discovering my gifts, and nurturing them, allowing them the freedom to express and become more part of me than I've allowed them to be because of fear of imperfection. What a beautiful gift it was to hear Liz Gilbert, author Liz Gilbert, call fear, or no, call procrastination fear in high heels, right? Or no, perfection, not procrastination, perfection. Perfection is fear in high heels, right? And when I realized and I heard that, it dawned on me. I needed things to be so perfect that I wouldn't even do them. Because I was afraid they wouldn't be perfect. So why do them if they can't be perfect, or if I can't be amazing or a genius? Has nothing to do with why I need to do it. I need to create. I need to express. I need to share. So, YouTube seems to be a possibility of a way to do this. So I wanted to give this a shot. So welcome to my channel. I hope to post once a week. This is my goal. So you can see my path, unloading of things. Today's video is definitely an introduction to me and to my aspirations. I will be posting my progress, my setbacks, my fear, my jumping through fear, my the realness of recovery and recovering a creative life. Why do I say I'm recovering my creative life? Because I was born with it. I know when it disappeared. I know when the light left. And when all the memories came back and the work has been done, the light is back. It's brighter than ever. And oh God, I can't contain it. But it's because of the truth that I have the light. And so I move forward with the desire to experience life as a child. Not like one. I don't want to be childish. I don't want to be immature about this. This is me wanting to connect with this innate natural ability to find joy in something new and intriguing and beautiful and tiny and insignificant. That's what I mean as a child, right? Stopping and seeing that pretty tiny little soldier fungus growing out of the rock. And imagining myself being tiny underneath it and loving the shade that it provides. And feeling that army of protection in a community of fungus. That is as a child. I know I can't do that, but I can certainly play with the thought of it and enjoy it. So, now that this video has probably gotten too long, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you come back. Subscribe, follow, hit the notifications bell, all that stuff so you can get progress on my journey. I'm looking forward to this becoming the great journey of discovery in my life. And what am I discovering? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's something I'll need in life, won't it be? I don't believe life puts things in front of you that you don't need. Somehow. Anyway. There I am. And I hope to be able to share more with you in the future. And I look forward to showing you my art, my music, my comedy, my writing. Me, Marion, the inappropriate artist. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. See you next time.